Hello and welcome to today's CPS WebTips. I am Nander Kapandi, Process Developer at Query Process Solutions, and I'm here to show you the value of automation and workflow. Today I'll be showing how an automated workflow can cut down on follow-ups, emails, and delays. The platform gives you the visibility into where the processes are, where they're overdue, and where bottlenecks can be happening. And also we'll be showing how tasks can be reassigned. Going into the solution I created today for the demo consists of the originator view. The originator view has one group called fields. It consists of a text box and a radio button to mimic user activity. A second group called button to consist of one button, submit, that will be save and route behavior. There is also a control element, current user, that will grab the full name of the originator, which will be me, and set it to a field called f_originator user. Moving on to the approval view, it is very similar to the originator view with some more elements. Within our buttons group, we also have approve to approve the form. We have reject to reject the form, and we have the reassign button. We also have the reassign user group where there is a drop-down to assign the task to a user and to submit. When the user loads into the approval view, the reassign user group is hidden. The reassign button would unhide this group. The user then has this f_assigned user is a dropdown consisting of a data collection. It consists of emails for us to test to reassign users. The submit button next to this has two rules. I have a helper field to then set f_reassign check to yes to indicate that we are going to be reassigning, and we are also submitting the form as a reject. Lastly, in this view, we have a workflow participant. If the user decides to reassign a user, it would grab the email that they selected in the dropdown, and it will set it to the swim lane we selected, replace and reassign that user. Lastly, we also have a process view, very similar to the approval view without the buttons, to see an overview of the user's inputs. Moving to the workflow, at a high level, we start off by setting a field. The field is form status, and we set it to in review. It is then moved to an approve reject loop. In the approve reject loop, we start off with a set field. I'll get back to that very soon. Next is a form approval node. That is where the approval view exists. The user can then approve, reject, or reassign. The approve reject loop's condition is to either have the form approval node approved, or it can be rejected, and also the f_reassign check is equal to empty, indicating that there was no reassignment happening currently. In the approval path, we set the status to review approved, and we end it, completing our condition, or the user can reject it, setting the status to review rejected, ending the loop. That also satisfies the condition. Lastly, the user can reassign, and we will send an email to the person that is being reassigned. This is where the email consists of who is being assigned. And we let them know that you have been assigned this task and from who as well. That is why we wanted the originator's email. The reassign path condition is to check to see if the form approval node has been rejected and if the reassign check field has been set to yes. That is why we have a reset reassign check set node that resets the reassign check field to blank so that the condition of the approve reject loop is filled. The rejected path condition is if the form approval node has been rejected and if the reassigned check is equal to empty. Lastly, the approved path condition is to see if the form approval node has been approved. Let's see how that looks like in action. We have a test field. We can input anything or put in hello. Here we have a radio button. We'll do option 2. We will submit. Then based on our workflow, from the high level, we went from start to setting the status to in progress. If I go to our documents, it says that we are now in review. Here I've just gotten an email that my task has been assigned to me. I can go directly to the home page or visit the task and complete my task, process history of what has been happening, and an example of the form to quickly view what I've typed in. Let's go into my tasks and complete my approval. Here, as a user, I have the ability to approve, reject, or reassign. If I hit the reassign user group comes in. I have the ability to reassign a user. I'll show that off now, and I'll submit it. In this submit button, if you remember, it will make the F_reassign user equal to yes, indicating that we are reassigning, and we're also rejecting the form back through the loop. That user will receive an email notifying that they are being assigned. I have an example here from them. It lets them know that there's a task reassigned. It's been reassigned to you by me and Enrico Pondi, and I will receive an email shortly of the task links. Also, there is a preview of how the task looks like. Since Reed has been given the assignment of the approval, he has then went to reject the form. If we go back to where our solution is, and we took a look at the workflow, we will see that in the workflow that it has been rejected. So we are setting the status. And we have a custom email completion plugin, where if we look at the parameters, the form status is sent through. So that since it can be either approved or rejected, we don't have to send separate emails. It's just based on the status. And here's an example of what he has sent me. It has let me know that the review has been rejected and has been completed. And here is what the outcome is. That concludes today's topic of the values of automation and workflow. We hope that this can help you cut down on follow-ups, emails, and delays, and also show you where bottlenecks can happen, where things are overdue, and how to easily reassign users. Thank you very much. Visit these links for more information on how to contact us. Thank you.